As we already know, data is stored in variables, but we don't always know how many variables we are going to use. And that is where we need to use arrays. Imagine a stack of 10 plates. We can consider those plates as an array of size 10 where each plate is of a fixed dimension. This means all the elements of an array shall belong to the same data type. So in C Sharp, an array is a huge shelf with many variables in it. Variables with indexes help us to navigate it and find the exact drawer to place stuff in it. Each element or drawer has its own index and we can put our data inside it using that index. We also have two-dimensional arrays in C Sharp. It can be quite difficult to imagine, but here is a real-life example: chessboard. Each square, no matter it's black or white, has an index. We're already familiar with arrays, or at least we can imagine what an array is. Now we can discuss where they are used. Let's move on. Arrays are used in those situations where we don't know from the jump. How many separate variables we are going to need. Here's an example. We need a program to register all the students who attended the school each day. At first, we count them, then we know how many arrays elements we are going to need. After that, fill the array with their names. Without arrays, it would be extremely difficult. Imagine creating a new variable for each student. Tedious. Take a look at the code regarding the situation mentioned above. In this code, we have asked the user to enter the number of students who attended. And then we created an array with 4 elements where we can store their names. Why 4? Because an array starts with index 0. 0, that means if we entered that, like in this example, we have 3 students attended. We create an array with 4 elements. It's not bad, but we can make it more efficient. Just keep in mind that the indexation starts from 0. So arrays give us a great opportunity to make our code more efficient and much more adaptive to different situations. Isn't that great? Let's learn how to declare an array in C Sharp. The declaration of arrays is a bit different compared to that of variables. But no need to worry, we are about to learn it. Let's start. Arrays can be of any type you desire: int, double, char, string, etc. Declaration of arrays in code looks like this. Int elements equals number. Here's a summary of the code above. Int elements. To initialize an array, we need to tell the computer how many elements we are going to use. Also, it must be an integer value. Int brackets. Square bracket. The initialization operator used to declare an array. Basically, with int, we are saying that it's going to store integers, and with those square brackets indicates that it's an array. Numbers, the name of the array. New int elements. Here we are reserving the number of elements that we need. With the square brackets, we are saying that the amount we need, it can be an int variable or a positive higher than 0 integer value. Here it is, an integer array. Here's an instance of how to declare an array to store decimals. Here, we just change the type of the array and reserve elements that are able to contain decimal values. To say the least, an array is a variable with indexes. Not much of a challenge here. Awesome, now you know how to declare an array. Let's go one step forward and learn how to use it. Go, go, go. In accessing elements of an array, there are many new things to memorize. Good news? Okay, let's see what do we got here. When we have an array declared and we wish to assign a value to one of the elements, we have to write its name, the index of the element we wish to assign the value to, and of course the value itself after the equal sign. Let's let's take a look at another example where we are going to assign elements to a string array. Told you, not much of a difference around here if we compare it with variables. How to assign a value from an array? Let's take a look. To break it down, first we created a variable and we have assigned the third element value to a variable named word from the array words. Great, so now you're ready to use arrays in C Sharp. Well done. Arrays will help you to optimize your code and solve various difficult issues. Best of luck with them. Let's move to the next one.